Test, test, check. Check, check, mic check. Hello, hello. All right. Hopefully, everything's kosher. Not sure if y'all can hear me, but you know, it's my first live stream, so we're gonna learn as we go along. But I'd like to greet everyone. My name is Andin, and tonight I am going to be inking a character that I've known since my childhood, and something it's a character that I've always wanted to draw since my childhood. Uh, for anyone who's played Warcraft 3 before, you'll know who this is. It's the Lich King from the video games. So with that, without further ado, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get started. So I'm working on A3. It's basically 11 by 17 paper. Just gonna set a little so that I don't have so many cables blocking my path, so to speak. So again, hopefully everyone can hear me. Yeah. All right. So let's get started. I'm not exactly sure how YouTube Live works. So again, if anyone's here watching, please let me know how I sound. If I sound clear enough. So I'm currently using I got a new mic, so new mic. So I'm learning the ropes as we go along. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Pinamal. Hopefully I said that name right. Thank you for being here. Thanks for letting me know that I'm good. Okay, so let's get started. Yeah. So I'm going to start first basically with the cape. Just as you can see, I put little X's here. These are to help me figure out where to put block shading to for the heavy shadows. Just, okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Figuring stuff out. Trial run. So you can almost expect me to be learning on the fly, but I learn best this way. So I usually start from the right, working to the left, because what I don't want is the pencil smudging or getting on my hands and then I end up losing the line work. So right now, not getting too crazy, not getting too um, specific where I lay down the outline for the shadows. That comes later. I do that later on when I start refining the details. So yes, I'm right-handed. I am indeed right-handed. Just laying down where I'm gonna put the shading. So just gonna put these X's here to let me know where to go. I drag my hand across the paper all the time. That's why. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I used to do that a lot. I'd start from the left and then work towards the right, and I'd end up just with, lead and smudging all over my. Nowadays, me doing right to left stops that. But if any, if I need to do left to right, I have like a designer's glove. I think that's what that's called. But it's usually used for tablets, but I use them also for my traditional ink work. Um, so everything up where the gauntlet spikes are, or the arm spikes are on the armor. One thing I will say is, kudos to Blizzard for making their armor really detailed. Extra here for the just a little more lighting on the cape. So yeah, something like this. This works fine for this section. Then once I'm done with that, I use a. Well, I can still use a pen like this. Sure, no problem. I gotta get through a lot of old stock, so then I'll go back over and shade everything. Too bad the game is not even. Is it? Really? I'll be honest though, I haven't really kept up past which one was it? Cataclysm. I do want to get Reforged though. Not for the competitive like PvP stuff, but for the story. Just to be able to do the story again, but with better looking characters. Because as much as I don't really play video games regularly. I do like playing games that have campaign modes or story modes. The sub count dropped a lot. Wow. Okay. I will try to make this as interesting as I possibly can. Part of the reason why I started live streaming is because it kind of forces me to start talking. So I know this isn't the most entertaining thing in the world, but hopefully we can make something of it. Because I do want to try doing more live streams in the future. This turns out good. Yeah, I'm sure it's dropping. Oh, okay. They turned Anduin into a news. Wow. Yeah, I heard about that. The recent expansion, right? What was it? Shadowlands? I'll be honest, I still remember Anduin from like the comics because I did collect the comics for World of Warcraft. Oh, okay. A lot of people got upset about Denison. Mm. So as you can see, when I'm doing block shading, it's nothing uh, perfect. If anything, I'm just like going over stuff with big with a big pen. This is just basically so that when I go over it again with a smaller nibs, that's when I do the details, like like shading in the cape or any creases or cracks, right? Because the Lich King's armor isn't it's not like a perfect shiny thing. It's it's a bit weathered. It's seen some shit, for lack of a better word. So now I'll go over the, the glove. This one, what I'll do is oh, hang on. There we go. Zatish has given me permission to share the stream. So give me a sec. I'll put it on the Discord. And it's really disappointing that Warcraft isn't. Well, Warcraft's kind of losing people. Well, again, to its credit, man. I mean, you want to talk about franchises that have lasted. There you go. So for this one, I'll put on the glove. That way, lessen the possibility of me smearing ink or lead. Because it still happens, right? Nothing's perfect. Fine line work so hard to do, and since I do painting mostly, I like doing like stuff. Oh, yeah, I've seen what you do. It's really good. Uh, I am learning digital mostly because I feel like at this point it's necessary since like everything's done digitally nowadays. But yeah, I've seen what you do. It's really, really good. Are you self-taught, Pinamo? I hope I'm saying that right. Please let me know if I am. Oh wow, that's cool. Well, I've been drawing for like since I was 7. So I'm 27 now. So that's like 20 years. So really, I mean, that's constant practice. 6 or 7, yeah. So we're there about 20, 21 years. Yep, self-taught unless you count high school art. Yeah, I do. I mean, that's part of what builds your skills. So, but yeah, mostly self-taught. I understand. So now for the glove, since there's gonna be more refined detail to it, I'm gonna be using a smaller, not too small, but like a smaller pen. So using a, let's see, 3.5, or 3, and then 2. Hi, Nikhil. Welcome, welcome. I had a little trouble in school for drawing while I was supposed to be. Oh, very much the same. Very much the same. A lot of times I was supposed to be doing schoolwork, but I was just busy drawing in my own head, you know, in my own world, getting myself into trouble. I understand. Thanks, Nikhil. Hey, hi, Hannah. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Glad to be your first time on a YouTube stream. Yep, that's Satish. Let my teacher dock me points for having doodles on my homework. Yep, man, that brings back memories. On my usual Twitch streams, I would be usually playing music, but unfortunately, because of YouTube's sort of a sensitivity when it comes to copyright, I can't do that. So I'm gonna try to talk a lot more than I would when I'm on Twitch. Copyright, yeah, copyright. The thing about Twitch is that I've never, as much as I play like copyrighted music, um, I don't get flagged for it because I don't save the replays. I feel like that's what saved me from getting flagged. Yeah, not even non-copyright music. You'd get hit. It happens. Sucks, but it is what it is. How much time it took to sketch that? Oh shoot. Hmm. I don't remember. Uh, let's see. I'd say probably like 3 4 hours. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, maybe because my windows are open, but there's a screen, so I don't know how to get in. To be honest, and my room's relatively clean, so don't know how that happens. Well, I'm glad I could help. Animator. Oh, hmm. I don't think I'd be the person to give you advice on that because I don't animate. I just do graphics. But I mean, as with any art form, I'd say practice. Research, look up tutorials, and just really practice. Because how, I mean, there's an old saying, "How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, man, practice." So I've been doing this near nonstop for 20 years, 21 years. So it really is. When it comes right down to it, to me, it really is just that. It's like how much or how long how many hours are you putting into working on it? So I was explaining a while ago that if you see me putting these X's on certain spots, this is where I'm going to be doing block shading, which I'll show again later. Ethan Becker. Wow, I feel like I've heard that name before. Um, I don't remember where. Uh, do I ever get bored of this style and want to color my art? I mean, I could try digitally, but I don't know, I really like what I'm doing. Doing it again, 20 years. So to me, it's like if I got bored of it, I mean, I don't really know how else I'd rather be doing it. Now, I'm someone who's been very inspired by Western comics, so Marvel, DC, stuff like that, which I've seen, which has been done both like traditional and digital. So that's sort of where I get. That's pretty much where I've been mostly inspired by was traditional artists who do comics. I mean, I've done digital coloring before. Well, I've tried it, so it's something that you know I'd I'd like to go back to. Uh, but as far as something regular, I mean, I'd like to stick to what I know best. Shinobu. Shinobu? You don't mind me asking, what is Shinobu? Fair enough, Satish. I don't know if I should still call you Satish or Hannah, since you are Hannah on your YouTube channel. Oh, Demon Slayer. Okay, I gotta get back to watching Demon Slayer. I kind of fell off like mid season of season one. I don't know why. I just like stopped. Now, granted, I'm not using OBS right now, so if someone needs to talk to me like off camera, I might have to. I don't know how to do it, but like I think in mute probably for YouTube Live. But yeah, I'll There might be times where I mute because I've got people. My folks got. Sometimes they just need to talk to me. I mean, I set my schedules, but they don't care. Sometimes. Oh, sorry. I'll call her mom. I'll be honest. If this YouTube streaming goes well, I might actually start doing this regularly instead of being on Twitch because a lot of times Twitch isn't really available to people. I mean, just about everyone has YouTube these days, so I might just transition out of streaming on Twitch and just do it on YouTube. Can't add notification to YouTube streams. Um, I probably can if I do Streamlabs OBS. If I like log into YouTube and do that through OBS. By the way, thank you for those likes. I just saw that now. Thank you. Appreciate that. Um, if it's not too much trouble, please share the stream, invite people. The more I get in here, the better. I really am doing this just as a hobby. Uh, but you know what? If I ever get to the point where I can get monetized, hey, we don't like making some money. No idea about YouTube Live. Well, I mean, I've seen people stream live, even like stream video games live. I don't know much about it either, but I guess they do that through slubs, through Streamlabs OBS. So now that I've put this down, uh, let's do the glove. Let's do the glove. Total new YouTube spot videos. Yeah, same. Figured, hell with it. Not doing anything really. So let's try. Just me experimenting with whatever works. Hey, all good. That's no problem. Just glad to have y'all. Beautiful sun. True, true. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little burned out by streaming on Twitch because the number of people that watch and interact with me on Twitch is usually zero. So figure that I probably have better luck getting people in if I'm on a platform that more people are on. Oh, thank you, Nikhil. I appreciate that. This stream is really just a test bed for now. I haven't really gone about setting up a schedule yet, so it'll be pretty random for a little while until I get a grasp of what my weekly life will be, which hopefully balances out sometime in June. So we'll see. But thank you, Nikhil. I appreciate that. I would like to get regular viewers in here. So as you can see, nothing super slick yet. Just going over details. This process can get a little boring, so I'm gonna make it as interesting as I possibly can. Hey, for sure. I know. Yeah, I know you're gonna. You gotta go set up yourself. So I'll be on for about an hour and a half. So I want to get it like at least 2 hours. So yeah, then I'll head on over to you. Top Apex. Yeah, I did see that. Uh, actually did like actually did had to do a double take when I saw that. I was like streaming in a hot tub. Well, this I should see. Yeah, take care. I'll see you there. I'll see you on your Twitch streams, Atish. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, Terence. How are you? Just let me organize my screens here. I've got like 8 tabs on that I'm not even using. Y'all know what that's like, right? Hey, Rasmus. Rasmus? Yes, Rasmus. Watching stream working out. Nice. Go and get it. Go and get it. So yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, DJ is, or Terence as I call him. DJ is one of my friends from college. Suta Handsome. Okay. Hey, Suta. Suta Handsome. Okay. Fun. How are you, Guardians of the Hey, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm using the new mic. Now, granted, I don't know if it sounds like the new mic because um, I'm not streaming through OBS. But yeah, thanks, Suta. I really like how that Godzilla one turned out. It was really, really good. It was one of those ones where I kind of surprised even myself. Put a story about you. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate the support. There we go. Oh, it's picking up the fan. Damn, man. I don't know how to change the mic. At least not on YouTube Studio. I'll figure that out like when I break or on the for the next one. If I can't change that, then I'll use OBS. I don't want to experiment with the. I kind of wanted to experiment with YouTube Studio just to see what it's like. So yeah, just to explain, I do have a fan on because I don't have air conditioning in my room, and if I don't have that fan on, I'll die of heat. Bruh, funny. Yes, I am taking commissions. This man. But well, gonna listen. I'm nowhere near professional. Okay, uh, and a lot of the accounts I follow on social media. That is so good. A lot of the accounts I follow on social media, they post their artworks that are just, oh my god, I'm blown away a lot. So I understand the feeling, but don't get discouraged. We each have our own style, you know. I can't do digital, so that's one thing you have on me. And I've seen the stuff you post, the that uh, digital painting. That was amazing. It's really good. So we each have our own ways. I'm also like, years of trial and error. I mean, this is not the first time I've tried drawing the Lich King in my life. It's like I would say this is the first time I've gone back to it in like years, literal years. So Dave Greco. Wow, I feel like I've heard that name before. Let me look it up. Oh, oh, okay, yeah. Now I remember. Yes, that's a good inspiration. Yeah, that's good. Just keep practicing, Pinama. I've said that to anyone who's ever asked, you know, how I started, how I got to where I am now. It really is nonstop, consistent this and output. So you never stop learning. And lighting is amazing. Well, you can hope or you can learn, right? But again, don't I wouldn't be discouraged by the well, let me try that again. I would not be discouraged with how other people do their styles, but more like inspired, right? So when it comes to lighting, I feel like it's something you could figure out, just with the consistency of it. Oh, I have a kid. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, whenever you have time, put the work in. By the way, I want to know what I want to know that when you got to know that you need to become. By the way, I want to know when you got to know that you need to become an artist. When I w- hmm. Well, I mean, what inspired me to be an artist? Is that what you're asking me? I kind of don't understand the question, Nikhil. Sorry. You asking me how I decided to be an artist? Oh, okay. Hmm. So, as mentioned earlier, when I was really young, uh, I would go to I'd buy comics a lot. A lot of my allowance would go into buying comics, and I actually still watch cartoons. So even though I'm 27, I still watch a lot of cartoons. So really, just being inspired and learning and observing the styles of people, of like illustrators, on how they design characters or how they draw sequences, or basically even like big pieces of art like this. That's being figuring out how to do that and do that well. That's what really turned me on to you know making art, illustrating, drawing, and art something that I want to do with my life. You do color or just monochrome? I do color. Wait, I do color sometimes, but I've only started learning like after my OJT talents. Basic shapes one. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Like for instance, right? For example, like you know this can. By the way, talents, thanks again for the coffee. This kind of it may just look like a basic cylinder, but how do you get from a basic cylinder to you know something that matches how this can looks like, with the grooves and the dimensions, right? So you basically start with it's really a basic shape first. So you know two circles and then a rectangle, then you add details to make it look like a can, or at the very least a cylinder. So you know since I have a spare piece of paper here, I'll show. So when you get down to basics, like this kind is really, if you look at it flat, it's a rectangle, right? But to make it three-dimensional, I'm just doing a very rough draft. So it might look like a prism, or just a 3D rectangular box. Now, to make it into the can, you gotta know again, add two circles, right? So basic shapes like circles, and then connect those circles. Let's say you get your cylinder. Now, to get from this to so 2D, 3D, to get it to looking like a can, right? There's more than details to it. So like an underside, the grooves. Then you want to put shading inside to give it depth. Then like light shading here to for the light source, right? So if the light was coming here this way, the shadows would be here, and it's really just you know building off a 2D shape, right? I always get confused. I should color shade it. I'll be honest. Because I've started with like old school comic styles first, I do shade, like do heavy shading. Um, I've noticed that recently a lot of artists use coloring to complete their works, which is fine. But it's more a matter of where are you most comfortable. So that's what I would say. So find what works for you, because I can suggest, but I can't really you know tell you how to feel about it, right? You want to learn everything. Well, thankfully, you live in the age of the internet where you could pretty much find just about everything online. So I would say look it up. Study, 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 study. Get on my dreams. Hey man, good luck. That's great. I like that you have that drive to learn. Now, unfortunately, I have the habit of spending a lot of time on one body part, so I'm gonna try to speed through getting through the basic inking done, and then I'll leave like finer details to another live stream. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be end up spending like all 2 hours of the time I have on just this arm. So I'm just gonna get the basic details done, like the straps on the gauntlets and the fingers on the gloves. We'll save detailing for another live stream. I wouldn't say animation is simpler, because there's a lot more to animation than just drawing, right? Um, and I've taken and being in a multimedia arts or being in a multimedia communications course in college, I've learned that the hard way that it's more than just putting lines on paper. Now, granted, you're talking to someone who is primarily traditional art. So at the time, that did not exactly translate well into digital stuff. When you fill the drawings. Not as much detail. Okay, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I get what you mean now. Caribbean queen, now shining century, and our hearts they beat as one. Because you're working for my friend. Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean. And you don't have that. You don't have a lot of time, so you got to get through each frame. Yeah, yeah, I understand. I get where you're coming from now. Caribbean queen, I'm sharing the same dream. Our hearts they beat as one. Oh, thanks, guys. Yes, please wish me luck. Because if I know me, I know things can go wrong if I don't, if I'm not careful. So wish me luck. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for the glove for now because I want to get uh more done. Yeah, hey man, listen, I've never had anyone fangirl over my work before, so I welcome it. You know, yes, I appreciate the fangirling. Our hearts they beat as one. Now let's hope I don't get a copyright strike for singing, because I've known that I've seen that happen a few times. Because YouTube's crazy like that. Yeah, yep. But I feel like the risk of me messing up. I feel like that's kind of helped me because, I mean, it's made me careful, and that's the thing, man. The pressure of it really helped me learn because yeah, I can't just undo. Right, there's no control Z, so I have to know where I'm going, or at least have an idea of where I'm going. Oh, To me, art is a lot like driving a car, learning how to drive a car. Start with the manual first, and then once you get good, then you go automatic. So I understand why artists usually start pen and paper and then they transition to uh, tablets. The thing about me is that um, if the power goes out, it's not like I can't do art anymore. Right? That's why I really am more faithful to traditional. I find myself going back to doom when I get stuck in Cosmere again. Yeah, that happens. I've seen that happen personally. Yes. Because your kiss is on my list. Yeah, I get you, Terence. Well, man. Hmm. Nikhil, remind me. I'll send you a link to some accounts that I follow that actually do tutorials on how to start drawing. So, I'm gonna play some paper sound up there. Sure, sure. Please say hello to Hannah for me. I'll head on over to her Twitch once I'm done here, which is probably about in like well, 50 minutes, 55 minutes. Not long now. But yeah, Nikhil. If you're on the Discord, uh, send me a reminder. So I'll send you something. And these are accounts that have helped me. So kind of figure out art. Let's make sure I'm still on screen. Okay, good, 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 good. So, like I said, right now I'm not looking for the finer details. I'm just laying everything down, um, just the major stuff. So, again, like the knee pad, the basically like the basic stuff, right? And then everything can come later. This guy reminds me of a guy from Iron Man. Which one? The one I'm doing right now? No, that's a point 0.3. 0.5. Oh, okay. By the way, if live streaming on YouTube ever becomes a regular thing for me, let me know if you guys want me to stream me doing commissions sometimes. Because that stuff, I do them on smaller paper because they're the ones more suited for my scanner. I'm using the A3 right now because this size paper right now because uh, it was gifted to me and I kind of want to experiment. So this is like experiment paper, and my regular commission works are done on like A4, which is smaller. So let me know if you guys want me to stream some of that uh, if this becomes a regular thing for me. Oh, well, thank you, Nikhil. But I do want, I kind of do want to involve you guys um, in what I do and do not stream. Because, I don't want to stream anything no one's going to care about. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to start inking Frostmourne, but that's for another time. Just outlining everything right now. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Oh gosh, almost done working. I'm dying. Well, I mean, you decided to work out in this heat, so and you live in the province, so I can only imagine, dude. True, at least you work out, which is something I should be doing, but yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. Oh fuck! Oops. There you go. Damn man. Yeah, I hear you with the mosquitoes. That shit sucks. Yeah, can't be getting that dengue. That malaria. It's literally too expensive to get sick right now. That's good. Is this the gym near your house? That is, or are you just working out at home and outside? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, okay. Home gym. Nice. So what I'm gonna do now, since what I pretty much identified where I'm gonna shade, um, is I'm gonna get where did it go? Oh, there you go, brush pen. This is just so I can cover a wide or a large surface area. And as I say that, this brush pen is literally dying. No, damn. All right, so much for that. Here, let's hope this one works. And it does not. Why is this even here? Hello. Yeah. No. Let's work on this underside. Sorry about that. I kind of forgot to stop talking. All right. I forgot to keep. I forgot that I need to keep talking. Uh, kind of got way too focused in there. So basically, just showing what I use the brush pen for. It's just to cover a larger surface area faster than I do with the faster than regular tech pens do. Hold on, guys. Gotta answer a message. Okie dokie. So I was able to cover a large area. What I'm going to do now is fill in some of these spots um, where shading is on the sword. Just going to move it there so that way I get light. All right, guys. Just about my time already. So I want to thank everyone for being here for my very first live stream. I will be doing this again, but not sure when, and I'll probably be doing it when I connect my YouTube through Streamlabs OBS. That way, we can test out the new mic, and hopefully the sound works clear and don't hear my electric fan in the background. So, with that, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the people who watched. Take care of yourselves. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you guys the next time I stream.